What is going on, YouTube world? What is going on, everyone outside the YouTube world? It is I, your conquistador, Javier, and we are live on a Silver Age Sunday, hanging out with the Mightiest panel of them all. I got here in Action Comics, issue number 368, 12 center. Beautiful Superman cover. And let me introduce the mightiest panel of them all hanging out with us today. We got Boat.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, man. How's everything?
Doing pretty good.
What book you got there?
I actually have Ninja Turtles #1.
Ooh,
the video game variant.
Yeah.
Come on, I can't afford the real one.
Yeah, and you're about to say considering.
Yeah, getting in trouble last night with YouTube from streaming a movie, my Ninja Turtles movie.
We'll talk about that. Yeah, that book is fitting for that. Yeah. We got Cookie from Just a Little Podcast. What's going on?
We got the Snyder Cut coming in, guys. The Snyder Cut.
Oh yeah,
that's
so I had to pull out the Justice League.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful cover. Thanks for being here, man.
Absolutely, brother.
And Stay Puff, 1983. What's going on, Sean?
Going on. Got the Mighty Thor 705 signed by Art Germ himself.
Damn, man, it's signed.
Yep. I have to get it signed.
Nice, man.
How's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
Good, man. And the one, the only Jeff Comic 813. What's going on,
What's up,
Jeff? Lounging and relaxing.
Not much,
I like
man,
it,
not
man.
much. Pretty much. Before I gotta go clean up the house.
Yeah, man. That's a Sunday cleanup day for sure. But it's glad to see you back, man. Glad to have you back on the mightiest panel of them all. And you said you'd be doing your Cantonese Comic Wednesdays coming up shortly, or coming up soon, I should say, once you get back in the groove of things.
Yeah, eventually I will. Yeah.
Awesome. Let's shout out this beautiful people in the chat. Magic Lasso. What's going on, Magic Lasso? Downright Nerdy podcast was going on in here, or was in here earlier. Fuchsia Only. She says she's working, but she'll be, jumping in and out. John's Comics with Kids. What's up? Morning. Thanks for sharing the stream like you always do, man. Appreciate you. Comic Crazy. What's going on, Comic Crazy? What's going on, D-Hide? My man. Superior Hero Reviews. Rod the Rican. Beta Ray Jim. Hope you're having hope you're staying healthy and safe as well. Hope everybody in the chat is staying safe and healthy as well. Big Remo, jealous Sean got a haircut. That's right. Nice, man. Thank you everybody for being here, for hanging out. We showed off our books. Stay put. So you got that signed at a con? The MegaCon? That's when
last year's MegaCon, man. When I met him for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff was
you
with
guys
me.
heard about TampaCon, right? Yeah.
TampaCon's on.
I was with yeah.
Oh, and it's still on?
Some people like it and some people don't like it with this. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep, I got an email today. Tampa Bay Convention is still on.
When's that supposed to be? In July?
Yep.
Yes.
July 10th.
I know Puff was talking about it yesterday. Are you guys all planning on going, or? Because I know we were talking about coming.
I haven't decided on Tampa yet.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of close.
I already got the day. I already got that day off anyway. So, and Steve goes, "Get ready." I'm like, "I've been ready since last week." Come on. Thought about TampaCon anyway. So, like,
You said July 10th weekend?
It's got to be sometime around then. Tampa Bay Comic Con. It's July 10th to the 12th.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So
I'm off that weekend.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And, the day to go is, of course, you got to go on a Sunday.
That's right.
Watching Nine Inch Nails from the early 90s. Yep. Man, 9 Inch Nails has been going on forever, man. Trent Reznor.
Yeah, I saw them back in the day. They came to Lakeland here.
That's awesome.
And a perfect circle opened up for them, and that's all I remember.
Yeah, Just a Rican Comic says he'll pass on Tampa Bay Comic Con. It's a little too close to everything that's going on, but I got an email today that, they're still booking people, or as far as like people that were booked, they're rebooking those same people. So people are confirming that they're on board. I forget exactly who it was, but some artist.
My big thing is who's gonna want to go. I mean, people are gonna want to go still, but there are gonna be movie guys that aren't gonna want to go because they can't take pictures with fans. They're just staying 6 feet away from the fan.
I'll do like
a picture, like some of them, like the stuff. So
get like the Buddy Christ pose.
Exactly. That kind of defeats the whole purpose. Spending money on a picture, and they're on one side of the picture and the other side of the picture in a big empty gap.
It'd be interesting to see.
They're like crop
it. That begs the question: why attend?
Or you could do it
why attend?
Like you could like stand next to each other, right? But stand 6 feet apart, but like
in distance.
In distance. So like in the video, it kind of still looks like you're, or in the photo, it still looks like you're standing next to each other.
I remember that with like Stan Lee. Like when I saw him and met him, they're like, don't touch him, don't shake his hand, don't give him a hug. I'm like, dude, I spent way too much money. If I want to kiss this guy, I'm gonna kiss him. I don't care what you guys say to me. I'm doing whatever I want to do.
Yeah, you take his hand.
You pay all that money just to stand next to him, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, nah.
Yeah.
And I know we were talking about.
Like I'm saying, man. Like,
I'll say this: if Tampa Bay Comic Con does happen, there is going to be mask cosplays, like galore. Like it's going to be all over the place. Like,
yeah.
I might as well come cosplay as a hazmat. So,
yeah.
Like I don't trust none of you people.
Hey, what's going on, Jeff Schultz? Awesome icon, man. I love that Captain America. That's awesome. Comics on the mind. What's up, man?
What's up,
the link's in your email. I know it's early morning over there for you, but you got it if you want to hop on, man.
You guys got any books?
I got some books, man. I got two stacks of books in front of me.
I got one book. One.
Got a box I haven't opened up yet.
Nice. You know where that's from, or?
Yeah, it's from Very Gary Comics. Oh, that's sweet.
That's Eric Baldusa or something like that. I forget his last name.
Eric Basaluda. Ebass. Yeah, Ebass.
She ripped her shirt.
Yeah, he's a very sexy artist.
I met him a couple years ago at MegaCon. He's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, really laid back guy too, man. So
nice. He only does those kind of exclusives. He doesn't really do much.
No, yeah, he does the exclusives, and because him and his wife does Rothic. They have their own little company called Rothic. So
nice. Cookie does. Yeah, it's like, does anyone have any books? Like, who doesn't have? Like, of course.
Well, I mean, because I haven't gone shopping for books in quite a while.
That's
so
like,
Now that everything's starting to open up, I'm kind of getting a little bit more like antsy staying at home, and it's like I want to get some books.
Yeah, I went up yesterday and picked some up.
Nice. That's what.
Yeah, I went to the shop yesterday. So and they're having sales. They've been my shop's been open ever since quarantine. How it started, and they said they've been making money hand over fist.
Really?
So,
wow. Really?
Yeah, I went to Urban Legend yesterday.
Still, just from online sales, or just
not even online sales. Like because they've been doing like people been pulling up and just telling them what they want, and then it's just and the curbside service, man, and it's like They've been making like probably like a couple of hundred a day. They had $700 sales a couple of times. I'm like,
nice.
That's cool.
Hey, if you got, you have the inventory. If your shop has the inventory,
Yeah. And I joked around with them because I know the back. Yeah, I know the back. The shop, the owner has his own little collection in the back, and it's like a mountain of fucking long boxes and short boxes that he never gone through. So I guess I go joking around. I go, got no new books. I guess you actually finally get to go through those boxes during quarantine.
Yeah, you have all that time. Yeah.
Shoot, that was the first thing I did when I went to my shop when they first opened back up. Shoot, I went to the back issue bins because there was no new books, so hit the back issue.
Yeah. All right, so that's one of the topics I wanted to get into. So your shops have been opened. Have you guys gotten your new comic book days for this last week?
No.
I called.
Not really. There was nothing in my box.
Yeah, I called and there was like, oh, there's nothing in your box, and I was like, what?
It was mostly independent books though. Last week when I went through the list, majority of it was independent books.
Yeah, I was like,
and I probably only got like maybe 2 in my poll.
Yeah.
But this week is gonna be. I know.
What was that?
Go for it, Jeff. Go for it.
Go, Jeff.
No, I said this week is gonna be not really a big week, but probably a midweek for me and Sean because of Vampirella stuff comes up this week. So Ben Olive recover and Perillo covers are gonna be enough.
Yep. What's up, Animation? We also have, I believe, Anthony in here. Anthony Goches.
That's actually my buddy. Been like elementary friends. So
appreciate you for joining in, man. Got some good talk. Magic Lasso. He was looking at a beautiful Jason Scott Campbell 80th anniversary special exclusive.
I saw that too. Yes.
On his website. Man, you could get a nice Silver Age book for those prices. Yeah, it's a struggle. That's the struggle between modern books and all the back issue stuff, as we were talking about.
Like there was a Wolverine that came out not too long ago, and then they re-released it at Emerald City Comic Con. I don't know if anybody of you guys got that book, but
no, we'll talk about that fail that happened on last week's show. At Cookie, I got a HG Barbados Lupus.
Nice.
I guess I don't know what that is.
I'll pull it up so I can pull it up and screen share it to you.
Astaroth today. That sounds epic. Let us know what you guys have you guys in the chat. Have your guys' shop, your local comic book shop, have they opened back up? I guess the official day was like May 20th. That was like the latest new comic book day. If you guys picked up anything, what did you guys like? I know there was a new Kieran Gillen indie that came out that had mixed reviews. And I forget what else, but there was another hot indie that came out, I believe. And I'm not sure what else.
But I know all the shops are pretty pissed off about it though, because they have to reorder all DC stuff and Marvel stuff. Like all the indies just froze everything. Freaking DC and Marvel just canceled everybody's orders. Like every shop that they ordered way in advance, they just canceled everybody's orders and told everybody, hey, reorder all your shit.
Yeah, that's what your boy from who runs one of the comic book shops that you have on Extreme Nerd Table, he was talking about that. Randall, I think. Yeah,
that's messed up.
Randall was like Tim and all them were telling me too, man. And so,
oh man, this is what you guys are talking about. Okay.
Yeah, I used to build Gundam back in the day, and then now I'm starting to pick up. I actually just picked up Millennium Falcon, so I'm trying to go and start building that. Hopefully, it comes in on Wednesday. I got like the light kit for it, So I'm going all out to like really build it, go all deep into it. It's gonna be like a good month project for me, but
awesome.
It's fun, man.
Do you have the all right, we don't have to get too much into it, but you have like the glue. You can't just put everything together, right? You need like special glue and like stuff to like.
It depends. Some don't. Like some of the ones that I have, like the Star Wars ones, they're literally you just break them off and you just put them together. And depending on how much in depth you want to go into it, some people like weather it, they repaint it. It all depends on how deep you want to go into it. You can airbrush it the whole 9 yards.
Bro, I love G Gundam. G Gundam is one of my favorite cartoons, animes, whatever you want to call it. But like the master hands, you know,
exactly.
Like, I love G Gundam.
It's dope, dude.
That was one of my favorites, man. All right, let's show off some books. Who wants to go first? I mean, I got stacks on stacks on stacks. I got books all over me, man.
Too. Yeah, I just recently, a couple weeks ago,
I got one.
I pre-ordered a book. It was a shop exclusive. I found it by accident. It was a shop either in the northern tip of the United States or it's in Canada. I can't remember, but it was for the.
Well, if you paid a shit ton of shipping, it's from Canada. If you paid a little bit of shipping, it's from the U.S.
Yeah,
I can't. It might have been from like Michigan or somewhere up there. I don't remember exactly, but it's the. And I didn't know it until after I bought it, but I bought it strictly for the cover, and it was it's the new Snake Eyes, the G.I. Joe.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I brought that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, the homage to the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, the 181.
Yeah.
I saw that, dude. That. Oh my lord, those things look dope.
There's another one that I know Hialeah would like, and it's by
1,500 of them they made.
1,500.
1,500 of them, so I had to buy it.
Dan shared that to me in the DM, and I couldn't resist. I had to run in there and buy it.
Yeah, man. Only 1,500 of them. You can't. I couldn't. I had to.
Definitely,
and it's such a cool cover, man. And then once after I bought it, I kind of looked into it. Then that's going to be the 6th issue run that Rob Liefeld's doing. I know.
There's one that I know Hialeah and Robert would like.
That's why I put the cover by.
Yeah, it's just a cover by.
Yeah. Why would you put Liefeld on anything anymore, man?
I don't know.
He's probably in the chat like about to bash me, so let me not say too much.
Hey, Cookie, your boy Anthony says that he's got a gun that cooks.
Word up.
Kyogi.
And I was hoping that Steve would come in because I got a little stuff for him I wanted to show off.
Steve's at work, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Steve. Steve Whiting.
Oh, if anybody wants to know, the comic shop that I ordered it from is stadiumcomics.com.
Okay. Yeah.
And like I said, they were only making 1,500 of them, so I don't know if they're still up for sale or pre-order or not.
There's another exclusive. It's the same one, but it's from Frankie's Comics, and it's from our boy Jay Ferguson Francis. Yeah, and it's a skull. And I already looked at it. I saw it. I'm like, if Hialeah or if Robert see it, it's a skull with the Cobra sign on its forehead.
That's awesome. That G.I. Joe cover is from stadiumcomics.com. It's 1,500, limited to 1,500.
Yep. Not even anymore. They actually dropped it down only to 1,000 copies.
This guy,
because
it's 5 on the spot.
They probably got rid of 500 of them because they were bad.
Go ahead and order it right there live.
Let me just put in my credit card information.
Yeah, exactly.
Order one for everybody.
So that's G.I. Joe Dead Game. I guess it was that's what it said on the cover.
Yeah, Snake Eyes Dead Game number 1.
That's
then
awesome.
the Frankie's Comics one. Robert and them are gonna want it because it's a skull with a damn Cobra sign on its forehead.
Oh, I see it. Here it is.
Yeah.
Sanimation
saying her LCS was open. That's good. Did you get any books? Let us know if you got any books.
That's the Jay Ferguson.
Awesome.
That's the Jay Ferguson one.
That's a big old head.
And he's
Hialeah would love that, man.
Yeah, he airbrushed it. Yeah, he airbrushed it.
That looks nice.
I watched him airbrush it too.
Oh, Tyler Kirkham's got one too.
Nice. Oh, that one's nice.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
So all these
Yeah,
awesome
you can order
covers
all
and
three like for
anything keep
I think
the
like
Black
50,
Belt
60
alive.
bucks. Yeah, pretty much.
Storm Shadow.
You know he's gonna have one. Yeah. But you know he's gonna have one with with some flat feet.
I'm pretty sure I showed those off on Silver Age Sunday, the two Tyler Kirkman ones, the two-face ones. Unicorn.
Tough Baker saying you're alive. Where you been, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just catching up.
I'm alive.
Yo, Joey's in here. Bake the Snake. What's going on, Bake the Snake?
That was a good sale you guys had, by the way.
Holy crap, Jeff, you're alive. Where you been? He's been off air in the real world.
Yeah, pretty much been real life. Had to be adult for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. No lunch, saving room for dinner. Hey, that's sometimes you got to do it. What's for dinner then, man? What's for dinner? Let us know. So that's the book that you purchased, Bo. So you bought that book. You already have it locked down. It's already coming. It's already on your way. Sean, you said you got one too. So
yeah, it's supposed to be coming in June. I think the first week of June.
Yeah, I got 2 Vampirella books coming. I know that for sure. And then there's supposed to be another Vampirella book that I really want. It's and it's by Carla Cohen. It got the snake running up her leg, like running up like she's sitting down, and it looks like the snake's running right up her leg and stuff.
Oh, nice.
So it's pretty cool. Yeah.
You know, it's
so
crazy.
That's supposed to be coming pretty soon.
I've never pre-ordered anything before, and like I said recently, I pre-ordered that book. I pre-ordered the G.I. Joe classified Snake Eyes figure that's supposed to be coming out in the 1st of June, and I got something else. I pre-ordered the NECA Marty McFly action figure.
Oh, okay, nice.
Sweet.
Dude, the thing looks so awesome. I have to pull it up and show you.
I pre-ordered books before. I've never pre-ordered figures before, but it's the same thing though.
Yeah. I think I pre-ordered pop, like a pop before, obviously video games, you know.
Yeah.
But
because they say they offer you discounts if you pre-order stuff sometimes. Oh yeah, or extra, like extra DLC or something. Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a big figure. How big is that?
7 inches. It comes with the video camera, backpack, skateboard.
Yeah. But they zoom in to make it look bigger, man, and then you get it.
Even the little guitar.
That's awesome.
Oh, swappable heads too.
Yep.
Bake the Snake was trying to get rid of one of those hoverboards.
I actually have one myself too from Loot Crate.
Yeah, I think it was from one of those Loot Crate exclusives or something like that.
Yeah, my son wants one of those hoverboards.
Like a real one, or?
Oh, I want a real one too.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously, but my kids love Back to the Future. I would probably say that's one of their all-time favorite movies or trilogies. Also,
it's fantastic.
Made it back. Yeah. What's going on, Fuchsia? Thanks for coming back.
Like every time Back to the Future's on, I gotta watch it.
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
we watched all 3 of them last week. You know, I come home from work, we watched 1, then we watched 2, then I went to bed. Came home yesterday from work and we watched 3.
And you watched 3? Yeah, man. I need to rewatch 3. That's the one I least remember. I remember the least.
That's all of it's on Netflix. All 3 of them are Netflix, I think.
Oh, he has a Marty McFly Back to the Future pop. It retails, right? I don't know if that's right. Wow. It sells for about
$150 now.
Yeah, for now, because it's probably one of those older, old school type pops. Damn, that's crazy. Pops, the pop market is insane. I'm sure I'm sure if you get in contact with Disco and maybe try and sell it over on his channel or something, you can
Disco.
Yeah, because he's got all the pop guys on there now. And ladies.
My buddy Ant actually used to collect heavy into it, and he used to get them for super cheap and trade them up and sell them, and it'd be making like $300 off of one or some ridiculous number off of it. And it's like, how much you spend? $20.
That was my nickname when I was a kid, right there. Butthead. My uncle always called me Butthead.
He would like knock on his head, right? He'd be like, "Hello, hello." That's I would get so heated if somebody. I would be like, "Dude, what are you doing?"
That was my nickname. And then when I had Little Boat, he's like, "Oh, look, we got a Butthead number 2." So he started calling him BH2.
That's funny.
Oh man,
dude, that sideshow is fantastic. Have you guys seen it?
No, man, you have to pull that up, man. I do not follow statues like that.
It's sick.
Man, sideshows are expensive as hell, man. Because I looked at the Vampirella one time. I'm like, oh, okay. And, son of a bitch.
Iron Man Endgame pop to come out. Is he like?
You can always pay a monthly plan.
Yeah,
that's true.
Man. But it's still expensive, man.
I want some, but I don't have the room for any statue, especially with my kids around.
My Steve Trevor Wonder Woman 84 pop looks too much like Conan O'Brien. they probably took like a Conan O'Brien one and then just like remodeled it or something.
Repainted
it. They did come out with some Conan O'Briens.
Mm-hmm.
Statues are a hard flex. That's right, man. And Hialeah just got his first statue, man, a Colossus, and it's like,
oh Lord,
and it's colossal that statue, yeah. But yeah, I got some pops. Let me see. I got a couple pops.
There's only a couple pops that I'm actually wanting to get, and I want to get the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah,
but it's so
you're gonna get one. You're gonna end up with one, and then you can end up with 4. Somehow.
No.
So I'm letting you know that now.
They're so expensive though, and I want to get the Johnny Cash Funko Pop.
Like I said, you'll end up with 1, and then you end up with 4 somehow.
Yeah, but they're not. Some of them aren't really that expensive. If you go after the ones that you want, some of them might be expensive.
I didn't expect that monster-sized Stay Puft that Steve got me. I'm like, damn, that's the biggest pop I've ever seen.
And they're coming out with
there's one half size one. There's one that's half the size of that one, and it's like the little kid version of that one.
Yeah, I got the. I think I have a half size one of Stay Puft.
Yeah, and then you got the little one.
Hey Sean, have you been able to find in your area the real Ghostbusters Kenner at Walmart?
No, I have not even actively searched for it.
Dude, I've been searching and searching, and they're just not in the area. I one day a couple weeks ago, I looked online on Walmart, and it said it had like 8 of them of Ray. I'm like, oh, cool, I'm gonna go get one. I went to go, and I got there, and it was like 8:30, and Walmart closed because of the whole pandemic.
Oh, damn.
Crap. So the next morning, I got up. It was probably like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. I went back online and looked, and it didn't even come up. So I guess somebody went and bought all of them or something.
Jesus
That's
Christ!
crazy.
All 8.
What is this? What are you guys?
The real Ghostbuster Kenner line. They're
a classic. They look like the 1980s figures.
Yeah. Okay.
The packaging and everything's just like the original.
You'd be surprised, man. The pandemic happened, and Tim was going like toy shopping. He said because he collects toys and and everything else, and comics and everything else. But he says he's been making pretty decent money because he's been going like toy shopping and grabbing like rare toys because nobody wants to go grabbing toys right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you never know. You can go to any of the Walmarts and you can probably find a pretty rare toy right now.
The only thing my Walmart had was the Ghost Trap, and I think last time I went, that's too.
I seen the Ghost Trap in the Spirit Halloween when they was up, but I brought the PKE meter.
Yeah,
it's pretty fun.
I had the PKE reader and I had the blaster when I was a kid.
Yeah,
I had the reader and the blaster when I was a kid, though.
The water gun, that's awesome. I don't remember adding. I think it maybe have some toys, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I probably just had toys.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember having the pack, and I remember having the EKG reader. That's it. And I always wanted the trap too. I remember. I would always ask my mom to get me the trap.
I had the gun that shot like darts, but I never had that proton pack when I was a kid. I begged my mother for that; she wouldn't buy it.
Mine was.
Yeah, I had the proton pack, but I had the gun that made noise. You know, when you hit the thing, it just made noise.
Yeah,
It made the noise and everything.
Animation and basically.
I remember it wasn't even my mom that got me it. It was my great uncle because it was one Christmas and I see a big ass box in the corner. And he goes, "Oh yeah, this is for you." And then I open it up, and it's the Proton Pack.
That's crazy.
I don't even want to fall into the trap of DBZ Funko Pops, man.
That's killer.
Once you get a couple, you want the whole damn crew.
I got gifted one, but I was gifted one, so I'm not gonna go buy anymore.
Like I said, you end up with one, and you end up with 4 in the next week after that. You end up with one.
What's going on, Two Gun Pedro?
Only sets of pops I have is the Ghostbusters and the Gargoyles from the anime series. The Gargoyles.
Gargoyles is sick. I just have this in arm's length. And Comics on the Mind, Kirk is saying, "Yup, Jeff is right. I want 3, and that is already 15 now." That's pops in my head that he's thinking about.
Told you. I told you that they're like crack, man. You get one.
Yeah, that was in your sale. You had Captain America riding it?
Yeah, he's like.
That's pretty cool.
I actually have a Stormtrooper on him now.
There you go.
Looks like Panther a little bit.
Speaking of Star Wars,
you need a Skeletor for that.
I picked up this little guy.
What's his name again? I forgot.
Oh boy.
Is that the one that just came out?
That's what it was.
Yeah, it's hard to really tell.
I heard that there was a lot of people upset because they weren't expecting it to be so little.
Yeah, because it's like a 6-inch scale, but it's just
bigger.
Exactly. And it's like, as you can tell in my hand, it's tiny, but it's freaking adorable, man.
How much?
I didn't actually buy it. Like I thought I bought it, and then I think it's like what, $12 or $24.
Okay. 20.
It's either between 12 or 24, because that's usually what I'm.
Man.
That's
like $6 in my head.
That little thing.
That's like $6 in my head.
Baby piece of plastic.
That's dope though.
That's what they call him, right? They call him just the baby.
The child.
The child.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
They don't have a name for him yet.
I only kept my Overwatch pops. I have some Overwatch pops. Those are the ones that I kept as well, I guess.
Like I said, you end up with one.
You ain't got to keep reminding us stuff, man. We all know, man. We all know.
Yeah.
I have my Pharah, my Sombra, my Tracer. I have a Jinx pop from League of Legends. I don't play League of Legends, but I have a Jinx pop that I got signed because she was at one of the conventions. So that was pretty cool.
Big Remo wants to know where you got that Baby Yoda cookie.
Where'd you get that?
My buddy gave it to me, but I think he got it off of a Big Bad Toy Store. That's where usually I try to go.
Yeah, that's where I've been doing my pre-ordering at for certain toys.
Yeah, and they have really good deals. Like just wait, and usually a lot of times there's a lot of good deals that they'll have where it's like 50% off or 65% off, some ridiculous thing.
I'm actually considering a pre-order, and they got a 6-inch Creature from the Black Lagoon bust statue.
That's sweet.
That's cool, yeah.
Thinking about pulling the trigger, because if you miss out on something like that, when it gets out in the free world,
it's hard to get.
The Creature from the Black Lagoon stuff, it just skyrockets, and it gets to the point you can't afford nothing, which is ridiculous.
That's my favorite Universal monster too.
Planet Orilla Vegeta game. That's like the most expensive pop. Like that Planet Orilla Vegeta, if I'm not mistaken. It's like up there's top 3 most expensive pops.
Yeah, I was looking at quite a few. They have older pops of the Ramones, of Dee Ramone and Johnny Ramone. I have the Joey. He's a newer one, but those are like $600-$700.
Jeez,
crazy, man. Yeah, Two Gun Pedro. He's hearing us talk about this. He's like, I'm trying not to jump into the Funko Pop rabbit hole.
Yeah, it's brutal.
And then they had an Elvis one that was like a couple grand.
Oh wow,
that's crazy.
I know the Michael Jackson one is a couple $100 too.
Mm-hmm.
I watched a video quite a while back where a guy went to
Tetsuo.
I don't know if it was San Diego Comic-Con last year, but he went there and specifically to buy a particular Funko, and he paid $12,000 for it.
My God, that's insane.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Buy a
man.
car or Funko Pop.
Could have got a good book for $1,200, man.
Or a book.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
Silver Age book
12,000,
or
Jeff.
something. Golden Age.
$12,000.
Hey, what's
12,000.
going on, Hack? Blitzkrieg Pop. I love it, Jeff. Comment of the stream for
That's
sure.
what I'm talking about. Blitzkrieg Pop.
They have a Cardi B and Offset Pop too. I did not know that. I don't know if those are
Yeah, I'm okay.
or like remakes or
I'm alright with that.
Yes, Akira. Yes, from Akira. Some Akira Pops would be nice. That's something that I would definitely look into buying. I can buy my grails for that. Yeah, man. That's criminal.
I like the reaction figures.
I have
the 3.75 ones with the nice cards.
Yeah.
I just bought I got it. It's in the mail right now, but I got the Back to the Future Marty McFly one coming.
Yeah.
And
those are like those Kenner style ones, right?
Yeah. The card art on them is amazing. You get the figure, they display, amazing, and I like those. I kind of wish they would Super 7 can do more, like I'd like to see a Johnny Cash or an Elvis or do like a Beatles set. They got Run DMC supposed to be coming out. I think this year that they showed at Toy-Con.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
But they showed they got Biggie Smalls one supposed to be coming out. And they got a whole bunch of stuff that's supposed to be coming out this year, but I don't know if it all got pushed back.
Yeah.
But I really like those just because they present so well.
I think my brother got the Biggie Small Pops.
I got a Chase Jason for like $90. Chase, if you guys don't know, is like a more rare pop.
Mm-hmm.
They sent it in a padded envelope. That sucks, man.
Oh.
Your box was probably it sucks, man. A custom Funko Pop. I'm sure if you Google it, I've been
on the hunt, dude. I have been on the hunt for that for a while because I've seen a few people and I messaged them and they were like, "Oh, I just went on Etsy and someone kind of made it through a 3D printer." So I don't know if there's like legit ones out there, but yeah.
I don't think
there are. There's legit people that actually like buy like of a blank pop and actually do their own thing with it. So
yeah.
Are they customs as far as you can have it made after yourself or?
Yeah, pretty much. You can ask the person to make a Funko Pop for yourself or whatever you want, man. Pretty much.
Wow. I seen a thing. I almost bought it for my wife. I seen an ad where they have vintage Star Wars Kenner figures, and they have custom card backs that they put them on, and you can have the card back say, happy birthday to whoever or happy anniversary, where they customize the back of the cards, but they have like the figure picture, just like an original, but they just customize the wording and stuff. But I went to go do that for my wife, and I said, nah, I can't afford it. It's like $65 or more, depends on what you get. I was gonna get her an anniversary one.
Yeah,
that has Han and Leia, like a double pack.
Stay away from pop. Drink water. What's cheaper?
And it's punning, throwing puns out here in the chat. I like it. So glad I'm not going down the pop rabbit hole. No budget for that. Dr. Pepper is underrated.
Nobody says pop down here.
No, we say soda.
It's Coke.
Soda. Coke or Sat.
Soda. Sprite. Pepsi. Yep.
I get a
custom
soda pop.
Magic Lasso, a custom action figure made of himself. When I got it, I couldn't wait to get home and play with myself.
That's hilarious.
Everything in moderation.
Disco.
Hey, what's going on, Disco? We started a little. We talked a little bit of food. I think Bake the Snake is gonna have some shrimp later, which actually sounds tasty. Some shrimp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's kind of rainy over here. I don't know how it is on your guys.
It's dark and
right now
it's dark.
Pretty sunny out here.
It's dark and gloomy over here.
And when
Comic Collector. Check out the Comic Collector's new icon. That looks sick.
Oh, it's a Funko Pop too, right?
I think it's a little Green Lantern.
Yeah, little Hal Jordan.
Yeah, custom Funko guy. If you're Hispanic,
I gotta run, so I'll check you guys later. Gotta run.
All right,
All right,
Jeff.
Jeff. Hey,
Take
All
care,
right,
brother.
Jeff.
See you guys later.
peace.
See ya.
A
Don't know.
Sprite, a Pepsi, a Mr. Pibb.
Yeah, you always just put the in front. It's chilly but sunny here. That's good. That's good. Hot as fudge in the Bay Area. It's hot here too, man.
It's hot, man. It's hot and it's like overcast.
Yeah.
I got some books for you guys, man. I'm so
I
happy
got
to show you guys.
Go ahead.
Hey, let's
Yeah,
get
it's good.
All right,
you
so
get-
I got this. Yeah, I opened up the package while you guys were all talking. I got it from Very Gary Comics. He had a whole bunch of long boxes that he had for sale, and I was like, "Hey, you got this, you got that." So he was like, "Yeah, I got them." So
Batman Adventures.
I've been wanting to get on this run for quite some time now, especially as like a kid. I loved it. So I was like, man, I got to pull the trick on this to start doing it. So I got that.
I like that cover. That's cool.
I loved it, man, with Mr. Freeze.
Chill out.
Don't say it like Arnold, man. Don't say it like Arnold, man.
That's a good one too. A good cover.
Yeah, and it's crispy, man, all white crisp.
Show off that Freeze cover again.
Yeah, and it's thick too. It's a square bound.
If you go Google, just Google like Batman Mr. Freeze puns, and you can just get all the puns in one compilation.
Come on, man. That's
Horrible.
Freeze don't do puns, man. That's an Arnold thing.
And the last one
cool.
to finally not complete, but I got like up to I think 26 now straight. So 1 to 26 I have straight, and then I have a whole bunch of random ones after that.
Awesome.
Oh, so you have 1 through 26 already complete?
I believe so, yeah. And then I have everything else I have like scattered out all the way up to I think 86 now. So it's like random numbers up to 86.
How many was in that run, Cookie?
107, and then they just came out with a new one, so it's 108, and there's I think two annuals, and then they have the variant 35-cent ones, and the variant ones are retarded expensive. Yeah. It's like number ones are like thousands of dollars.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So that's it for me, man.
Sweet.
I got a few I can show off.
Got a little sticker.
I picked this up to add to my daughter's collection because I used to have a subscription to this, and this was the one book they did not put in my box when I had a subscription.
Oh wow!
And, so now I'm only missing 2 out of the whole run. I got Scooby-Doo Apocalypse 25, The Death of Fred.
Oh,
nice.
Death of Fred. What?
You didn't know that?
I ain't reading that.
I started reading with my daughter, and we got into the game a little late with the subscription, and so we had too many holes in the run. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to read it until we get them all. So now I'm only missing 2 out of like 30-something issue run.
It's sacrilegious. Nobody from Scooby-Doo should be dying, even if it's Apocalypse.
Hey, that's not your average Scooby-Doo book. I picked up.
Fred is coming back anyway. It's all right.
The Turtles #1 reissue, the Color Classics. It's a reprint, but it's all in color.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
I haven't wanted to get on Turtles and get like the first 4 or 5.
Yes, me too, but I can't afford it.
You and me both, man. You and me both. That's wicked.
#2.
Yeah. Sit cover there.
Color Classic. I seen this. I've been wanting this, and I almost bought it like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I'm like, nah. But I found it at Urban Legends. I got the movie. This is a square bound book, also a real thick one.
That's sweet.
This is the Archie Comics movie one. And I got a good run of G.I. Joes.
Nice.
I got this is the first appearance of Sergeant Slaughter.
Listen up, you maggots.
32. This is a horrible cover. Whoever drew this needs to find another job. Look at that face. That's like a cape.
Hilarious.
But this is the first appearance of like Lady J and a couple other people, I believe. Picked up this one, iconic cover. This is all these are first appearances, and I can't remember who's in all these. First appearance of Major Blood, issue 15.
Nice.
I got all those good books. Good
issue number 3.
Nice.
This is a good read. I just started reading the run online, and really good reads, man. Now this cover's pretty friggin' awesome. I got this on just the cover alone. Issue 43.
Ooh, that's wicked.
Oh, that's sick, man.
I believe this is a Mike Zeck cover, I believe.
Mike Zeck is awesome.
Great cover right there. And I already have this one in my collection, but I bought a 3-book lot. But the other ones actually I gave to my wife because she had it signed by the lady who played or did the voice for Lady J.
Oh, really?
Nice. That's sick.
And this is a first appearance of somebody too. I can't remember all. There's so many first appearances. This issue 40, first appearance is Shipwreck, and I think Barbecue.
And now you're making me want to go dig through my G.I. Joe trades because I'm like, issue 40, first Shipwreck?
You and me both, man. I have like a good
I thought Shipwreck appeared earlier than that.
You know, Duke don't appear until like issue 19 or 20 or something.
Yeah, because I got like the first 3 volumes of the trades.
2 more, Javi.
Yeah, go for it, man.
This one I've been wanting for a while too. It's not the exact one that I want. The one that I want is a little bit harder to find. It's like an artist gallery version, but this is issue 50 of the Ninja Turtles. This is the Jack Kirby Eastman cover.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's awesome.
Never seen that one.
The artist gallery one that IDW put out. It's the same book except there's no inks. Eastman didn't ink it. It's just Jack Kirby's sketch of this picture, and it's pretty hard to find. There's a graded one on eBay, but it's $150 at a 9.8. So I'm like, can't afford that one. So I got this one.
That's
and
awesome.
last but not least, I got a magazine, and you guys got to know what it's about.
Oh, that's sweet.
Feature the Black Lagoon.
The creature feature. Got Dr. Paul Bear, a little local hero here. Rico Browning, Butch Patrick. I think Butch Patrick was the Eddie Munster.
Nice.
And I believe all 3 of these guys live here in Florida. Well, I know Rico Browning's from Florida. Paul Bear is from pretty much my town. And Butch Patrick, I believe, lives here locally too in Central Florida.
That's awesome, man.
So if I'm able to meet Rico Browning again, I am going to have him sign this.
Give him like a tattoo right on his chest. That's sweet.
But yeah, that's the last thing I got.
That's
Where'd
awesome.
you buy that from? Did you buy that from like a person or shop?
I got it from eBay because this actually came out in October 2018.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say it's like a print-on-demand magazine.
Okay.
I'm assuming. So, I mean, it was like $12, I think.
Yeah.
It looks sweet.
The whole book looks awesome. I've kind of flipped through it, and it's like full of creature and all kinds of stuff.
That's awesome, man.
And it's a beautiful cover.
Heck yeah.
Awesome haul, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Sick haul for sure.
I haven't bought like modern books in a while, I guess you can say, like more recent books like all these. I mean, these G.I. Joes and stuff ain't really modern, but like this one I consider modern.
Yeah, it's all still pretty recent.
Scooby-Doo and stuff like that, but I have some more on the way here now, and it's in the mail. So maybe next week if I can hop on, I will show those.
Hell yeah, dude.
There's some early turtle issues.
Oh, nice. Hack picked up some Silver Age Batman from Very Gary Comics.
Heck yeah, man.
Very nice. I saw a topless Scooby cover recently. Yeah, that's been going. I've seen that on Instagram, I think, making rounds or something like that. I don't know. Scooby movies. Good afternoon, Big Al. What's up, Leroy? Thanks for being here. Oh, and
Scooby-Doo's making a
Kachoom.
comeback, isn't he?
Yeah, man, they're coming out with that movie, right?
Yeah, we watched it the other night. It's pretty good.
Kachung, what's up, Kachung? And comics for all people. CFAP, what's up? What's up? Comic Collector is also in here. Shouted him out earlier. North Garden Comics, what's up, North Garden? I'm just getting used to this new logo. Looks too cool, man. I like it. Let's see. I got some books. I didn't go to.
Oh, you got some Adam Hughes.
I didn't pick up any new books, but I did go to the shop with Hialeah recently, and I picked up some back issue stuff. I got this Wonder Woman 146, Adam Hughes. That's right. Got a couple Adam Hughes that I'm adding to my collection. I picked this up. I found this in the dollar bin. It does have a bend right at the spine, like right here in the back, if you can tell. But this has been getting pretty hot. It's like that cool Walmart. I don't know what it is, but I think this, like, supposedly there's been some like hype on this book just because of it might
the new
be
Spider-Man.
It might be a little bit rare. I don't know, because this, you like, if you go to Walmart and you buy the 3-packs, this is like one of the books that you can get in it. I'm not sure, but I picked that up. It was in the dollar bins, and I was like, oh, I've seen that book around. I don't care for the way Adam Hughes draws Wonder Woman's boots.
Ain't nobody looking at the boots, man.
They look like leg warmers or socks. I mean, all right, there's no boots in this picture. I'll just say that.
I know what he's talking about. I know what he's because I've seen the boots and I'm like, it looks
like one straight. Yeah.
But nobody really looks at the boots, man.
I picked this up. This need a bag and board. This is Peach Momoko Valkyrie variant, issue number 8, with Gwen Stacy on the cover. It's pretty cool. It's my first Peach Momoko cover. They had this print there. I picked up this print. It's like a Disney Plus print for Spider-Woman. I had I picked these Avengers up too, man. I picked up another one of these. This is for Lady Fantastic. She's been looking for these. So I'm gonna go.
That's pretty cool cover.
Grade. Yeah, man.
And Leroy just said that Comic Tom has been hyping the hell out of the Walmart books on his show.
That's why they've been getting some spec. Everybody wants that book. I'm in a Facebook comic book group, and they keep bringing that book up, and I'm just like, why are people bringing this book up? The Spider-Man one I showed off.
I think the only one that I have is like a Swamp Thing Walmart one, like the 100-page one.
Yeah, the giant size.
There's
a giant size one I've seen they came out with. I don't know when it came out, but it's the Fighting Forces. It's like the war book one.
Yeah, I actually won one of those in a giveaway. It was on Bub's Comics giveaway or something like that.
My wife went to Walmart the other day and said, hey, look for this book. If they got it, grab it for me. But I don't know when it came out.
Oh, yeah. Maybe you'll get an AOK sometime soon, man. I still want to walk.
Of that, I still got to mail out your stuff.
Oh, it's all good, man. I still want to walk up to a bar and ask for a Peach Momoko on the rocks. The Fighting Forces book is a good book. Let me see if I can do this.
Because I was considering starting on in the Sergeant Rock run. I was considering on getting into that run.
I'm considering getting some Nom books.
I got some Nom books, and I almost picked up Nom #1, the magazine size one, yesterday.
Here it is.
And I have a buddy who has like quite a few. I can talk to him to see if maybe he's selling them or something.
So shout out to Night Tiger. I believe it was Night Tiger. So Metarog was having a contest. Metarog was having a shout out stream for Bub's Comics, and I guess they were doing giveaways, and I won the giveaway, and I got these books. I think I showed them off. I got this Legend of Batman.
That's nice.
First issue, this Venom #4. And then this was one of the books that also came in it, the last book.
Yeah,
There you go.
That's it.
All right. So, do you guys know if it's like you got to keep the 3-pack together, or are you allowed to open it up? Is that if you open it up, does it lose the value?
I mean, there's no way to know what books are inside it unless you open up the 3-pack.
I gotcha.
Is there a release date on that, Javi? Like a month or anything?
It's a Joe Kubert cover. That's what it says. I can definitely look it up.
Because if it's still out there, I'll start checking some of the local Walmarts if it's still on the racks.
I mean, this is a thick book, so if you're looking for it in Walmart, it'll probably be one of the thicker packs. I don't know for sure, to be honest. I haven't done any digging for those Walmart packs. Maybe somebody in the chat can let us know. Those Walmart packs or 3-packs are heating up. Yep.
Who would have thought Walmart would be having all the exclusives? You know?
I know, right?
I've been
Just wait until Target drops their stuff, man. It's gonna be game over.
Yeah.
They had a couple books.
Did they really?
Yeah, I think they had I can't remember what run it was, but it was like expensive for like one book, and it's like not worth it. It was like $15, or it was like 100-page like those other ones, I believe, but I can't remember what they were.
Mm-hmm.
Sean Leroy's saying he's been wanting to start collecting some Sergeant Rock as well.
Yeah. And I almost bought, and I still might. I don't know. It's up in the air. They have online. They have a 1981 or 82 Sergeant Rock mint on card figure that I was considering on maybe buying, but I don't know. I'm like up in the air if I need to buy some toys or just keep doing the comic thing. I don't want to overdo one or the other.
Yeah. CFAP says he's got a Spidey variant in the 3-pack. Oh, Spidey variant of $7.98. I got this symbiote Spider-Man. I don't know. I've heard that this was in the Walmart pack, so I picked that up. I showed that off earlier. Jeff got a Moon Knight 188 second printing behind the X-Men #1 variant. Nice.
Right on.
Good stuff. There's some more books.
Oh, nice. I love that.
Yeah, so my shop had a sale. They had like a grand reopening, and I was able to pick these up. Some later Uncanny X-Men. I really like this cover when, like, down here you can see Wolverine just like ripping the Sentinel's foot to shreds, and then you have Magneto here. That's sick. I think I showed this one off. It's a cool Nightcrawler cover.
That is.
That's nice.
That's sweet.
Classic Storm cover.
Wendell Smith.
You guys hear about the Uncanny X-Men movie yesterday? No, I did not hear about that.
I have not.
You guys let us know what's the intel on that.
If so, I might need to sell some comic books.
Yeah. Layfield, part of Marvel history, and people always talk shit about him.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's just like a douchebag, and then he can't draw feet and hands, especially hands holding a gun.
I'll always say this. I love the X-Force 90s run.
Yeah, like that's probably the only thing. But he's a douchebag. He's not nice to people. That's the only thing. It's like, just be humble. Like, yeah, you have talent. Yeah, you have skills. Yeah, George Perez has skills. Yeah.
What's
but also don't be a troll. When
highlight Sanimation's comment. Had me laugh.
Yes, Rogue. I need her in the new Captain Marvel movie. Yes. Okay. Drain that Brie bitch dry. Love me some Carol. We'll see what happens.
I have a Rogue first appearance. So anybody want one?
Love that Thor Quicksand issue. I remember picking that up from Newsstand way back when. Yeah, man. I saw this and I was like, dude, this looks like an awesome book. It's very reminiscent of like that Kirby style. It's Friends and Synot on the cover. Layfield is an ass. LOL. Nice uncanny pickups for sure.
Be careful now. He might unfollow you, Leroy, or block you. So be careful.
I'll never forget, man, with that whole Major X controversy, man. That had me dying reading all the comments.
Dude, I can't stand that Major X stuff.
Lord of the Long Box video. Supposedly they dropped some intel, some Nova Uncanny X-Men Jackpot Silk.
Silk has been a long time coming, man. Cindy Moon has been like 2 years in the making that they were supposed to drop a movie for that.
Hey, I have that Amazing Spider-Man
3.
number 1 and number 3.
Yeah, so, same here.
There's a Power Man and Iron Fist cover.
That's cool.
Yeah, I was gonna pull a little joke on my son because he loves to draw and stuff, and he thinks Liefeld's a joke too. So I was gonna get Liefeld on the cameo, and have him call out my son. Hey, practice your artwork, and
yeah.
I'm like, nah, I ain't wasting my money on that.
Yeah, no, no. This is a sick Avengers cover. Avengers 214.
Oh, Mr. Whiting is in the house.
That's sweet. Oh, finally, Steve's here.
Yeah, Steve, what's up?
He's been working hard. That's why he ain't been here.
John's Comics with Kids.
John's Comics with Kids.
Hardly working
on. Yeah, working hard or hardly working. Which one is it, Steve? I got this. I guess it's one of those Marvel comic reprints. But this is a reprint to Amazing Adventures featuring Beast. Yeah.
That's sweet. I've been wanting to get some Beast. Start getting into that.
My second Beast issue. I guess, I still count this even though it's a reprint.
Hey, man, it's still a sweet cover.
Yeah.
Iconic too.
Archer, Wonder Woman. Some David Nakayama.
Oh, that's cool.
Does Art Germ only draw women?
No. But
that's majority of what he did.
Yeah, majority. Yeah.
I have a thing cover that he did. I have a
he did that Fantastic Four
a lot. Yeah, so I have Human Torch, Mr. Fantastic, the Thing.
He's doing all the DC stuff, man. I'd love to see him draw a Swamp Thing.
These are going to Cookie. What? These are going to Cookie.
Just like my reaction to Cookie last week.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's fantastic.
This is issue number 55.
That's cool.
Oh, look at John's Comics for Kids. He said, I only like Art Germ Thor 705. And that's exactly what I sold earlier. That's right. Exactly what I sold earlier.
And I have myself that issue as well. Fine. Yes, Art Germ did a Thor number 1 as well for King Thor. Variant on the current run. It was okay.
Since we're showing off a little bit of AOKs, hopefully Steve's still in the chat so I can get a good clear shot of this. I had this for a while. Let me show the back. So
oh yeah, that's perfect.
Hopefully I'll be sending that over to you, sir. I know you love yourself some Rocket.
Sweet, dude. And yeah, Cookie, these are going your way.
These are good, sir.
I found another Beta Ray Bill cover, so you have 3 Beta Ray Bill covers coming your way.
I am stoked. I am stoked.
Battle on Bespin. I don't know if that's canon anymore, but
Bespin's still canon, man. Bespin.
Yeah. So that's cool. And I have another Star Wars. I don't think it's from this run. I think it might be from the Dark Horse series.
Okay.
There as well.
Sweet deal. Thank you, sir.
Of course, man. Of course. Who doesn't love RR? Nice. Group meaning big in Dutch.
Look at that.
And send those Beta Ray covers my way. / jealous. Beta Ray gem. Oh man, that's so right. I got to start getting doubles of that now.
I might have. I think I still have what? I have 2 Beta Rays still left. I'm trying to get a third right now. We'll see what happens. So if I get a third, I'll try to send you one, sir.
That's fire, says Steve to that group.
There you go.
While exercising on a recumbent bike that I got off the set from the Bendis show powers. I might have taken collecting too far. Hey, keep up the exercise, man.
That's what I need to do.
I actually just bought a bike.
Groot.
If I keep going any more, my face won't.
My buddy was talking like big, like talking big and stuff. He's just like, "Oh, I bought a bike, and then it's a freaking like electric bike. He's like, "Yeah, I bike to work. And everything." He's like, "Yeah, you don't. How often do you pedal? You don't pedal. You just
sit there.
Oh, yeah, you just coast. That's not an exercise. I mean, it could be. Yeah. I'm almost done with season 3, Sean. How are you doing with your Wire rewatch?
I'll be starting season 4 tomorrow.
Starting season 4 tomorrow. That's good. That's what I like to hear. I got to catch up now. Yeah.
Anybody been watching the G.I. Joe cartoon?
Yeah. On YouTube, man. I put that on Friday night. I almost didn't watch the live streams, man, because I want to watch the G.I. Joe, man.
Yeah, I've been binge watching that stuff. I just keep it on a loop, and I noticed like a lot of them are like on a loop. They repeat after a while, so I don't know what the whole thing is with that, or if they're just only doing it for a few days and then they're doing.
I hope they just cycle the whole series, man.
They might be, but
I'll be surprised if they do
the same episodes like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
I picked these up at the shop.
Real American Hero.
I'll be surprised if they even throw the weaker series from the 90s in there.
Hey, the one man. That I guess Hasbro's playing it smart, since they got the new figures coming out, they want people or kids to kind of get introduced to the show and
get back on the hype.
Yep. And from what I understand, they're supposed to be allegedly coming back out with a classic run later in the year, so they might be doing the 3.75 figures too.
I like the Devil's Due series.
This G.I. Joe Reload. I picked these up. This is sick cover.
Oh yeah, the Transformer ones.
Yeah.
I think I have a Transformer G.I. Joe #1. I gotta find it.
This guy's like smashing crushing the Statue of Liberty in his hands.
Hey, I'll tell John's Comics for Kids this. They don't hold up well because when they shooting at each other, nobody gets hit. like the episode where they were climbing up the mountain and they blasted each other. I'm like, well, what are they wasting the ammunition when they ain't really hitting nobody?
Yeah,
it's like the stormtroopers, man.
Exactly. Yeah, they have precise. They're precise, man. All right.
And everybody's got a parachute in G.I. Joe.
Oh, that's nice right there.
That is cool.
Scarlet. Yep.
Yeah, she's got a pair of dice in her hands. That's sick. And like a crossbow. I thought this was a really sick cover.
Yeah, I'm wanting to pick up on the new G.I. Joe run.
I stick with the Larry Hama one. That's my G.I. Joe, and I stick with that one.
Yeah, that's the one that I'm with too. Larry Hama all the way.
And I got this one as well.
Nice. Always like the snow covers, with Snow Job in them.
That's a redhead for G-Man. That's right.
Yep.
Well, we've already passed the hour mark. What you guys thinking? You guys have more books you want to show off?
I got 2 books to show, really 3. Got this sweet Gen 13 issue 28 Joe Mad cover. 90s goodness. Fairchild Rainmaker.
That's sick. Some Gen 13. I don't know anything about Gen 13, but that's a sick cover.
Yeah, man. It's 90s image goodness. Then I was going to start one of these books, but I was thinking about whether or not I want to redo my Strike Force Morteri video series. This is such an underrated series. Don't get enough love. But I love this series.
You have the whole run too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got my closeout book.
And your closeout book. Nice. Preach, Sean. Preach, Gen 13. Nice. I heard ROM Hasbro rumors are heating up again. ROM, that's nice.
Oh, man, G.I. Joe Transformers.
Red lasers 25%, blue lasers 25%, knowledge 50%. Knowing is half the battle. What was that, Cookie? My bad.
You're good.
Oh, that's sick. That's from the first volume.
Yeah. So, Boat, this one's going to you, sir.
Oh man, thank you.
No problem.
Now Cookie busting out the G.I. Joes, man.
Yeah.
Boat, this one's going to you, sir.
Wait, I don't have that one too. That's awesome. Or that one.
Boat, this one's going to you, sir.
How many do you have, bro?
I used to collect a lot of G.I. Joe.
Nice.
Boat, this one's going to you, sir.
Oh,
and then you said you wanted the new run, so Boat, this one's going to you, sir.
Awesome. I have not read that one yet.
I love this cover. I didn't actually get to open it yet, so I haven't even read it, but I love the cover. It's a really sweet cover.
Yeah, sweet scooter. It's a sledgehammer.
little Vespa.
Awesome books for sure, man.
Oh man, thank you so much.
Absolutely, brother.
Yeah, I agree. Them Joe books at the end of their first run, hard to find.
Yeah,
this is 155 in June.
155 is going to be the hardest one for me to get just because of the price.
That's what I was thinking. That it looks Akira inspired with the red scooter and the red jacket, but I wasn't I didn't want to say anything. I wasn't 100% sure, so
I think there's a spoiler. There's a death in that one or something like that, so it might be a key issue later down the line. I'm not sure yet.
The Joe books at the end of the first run are tougher to find.
I think the last Joe, the later Joe book I have is probably 142.
Yo, Comics for All People bringing in the news as well. I did hear about this. I don't know if she's going to die, but Harley Quinn, issue 75. Harley Quinn has been canceled by DC Comics. I'm talking about the comic issue series has been canceled.
Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah. And the variant cover...
replaced by a damn punchline.
The variant cover that Frank Cho is doing is Harley Quinn facing off Punchline. So they're facing face to face. So they're gonna battle, they're gonna duke it out, who knows. But yeah, Harley Quinn issue 75, last issue of the DC Rebirth run. The news dropped last week, sometime last week, I don't know. I saw Frank posted on his.
I've been enjoying the run. It's been up and down, but it's been pretty good. It's one of those entertaining, funny books that you want to read after you read a couple of series books.
Yeah, no more Harley.
My wife has the first 20-something issues.
Yeah, Frank Cho was killing it with those covers with the variants. That's why I was picking it up. I wasn't picking up every single issue, but I really dig his artwork and his variant stuff. Yeah, no more Well, we'll see. I haven't even read any of the Punchline stuff. Detective Comics, was it that she's coming out in?
I don't know.
No, Batman.
So.
Batman.
It was Batman 89, 90.
Yeah. Has anybody watched the Harley cartoon show?
I love that. I love
good things
that
of it, but I haven't watched it yet. But I've heard really good things.
I love that. Don't watch it with your kids, but I love.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Don't watch it with the kids.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to give that.
Is it not good, or is it not kid appropriate?
No, it's not kid appropriate at all.
Speaking of that,
very adult.
And right off the bat, the first dialogue, the first
really
year is just oh, okay. It's this type of show.
I just watched the new Justice League Dark movie.
Yes.
I gotta watch that. I'm gonna watch that today.
Was it good?
Anthony was bringing that up earlier in the chat.
Really violent. Really violent.
Wonder if the comic book's gonna spike.
Oh man,
Some of the stuff I'm
Tell
like,
Kevin Smith's daughter.
Man, she's got a potty mouth too, though. So,
yeah, I don't know too much about that, but I do know her name is Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool and weird at the same time that your dad would call you that. What's it called? So the Justice League Dark movie, I heard that it was a little bit more of like the Snyder cut, which like just like transitions more to like the Snyder cut of the Justice League movies coming out.
They finally releasing the Snyder cut, and I'm like,
on HBO. It's crazy, you know. It's cool, you know. I know a lot of people are hyped about it. A lot of people are just hyped to see it and just talk smack about it. So there's two sides of the fence to it. What's going on, Meta?
Well, you know what's funny? I didn't think the ultimate cut of BVS was slightly better than the original, but it didn't make me feel like the movie was great. Better. Mm-hmm. I just felt the same way I did as the original.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's on HBO. I'm sure it'll get, you know, around the internet and things like that.
When's that supposed to come out? Next year?
I don't get the hype. If somebody can explain it really quick, but you know,
the whole thing with the Snyder cut was Justice League was partially directed by Snyder, and then he stepped off for personal reasons, and Joss Whedon took over.
Correct.
The remaining portion of the movie, but people saying that there's a Snyder cut because he at least did about 75% of the movie.
They only said that, they said that it was about 75%, and then he changed it up. He's like, no, it's not. It's a lot more than that I actually did that's not in the film. And it was supposed to be like a 4-hour film.
People were saying, oh, we need the Snyder cut. We need the Snyder cut.
Yeah, you know? It's supposed to be 4 hours long. Like his cut was originally 4 hours.
I can't tolerate 4 hours of what's his name, that villain. He wasn't that good in the original cut, so... Yeah, Steppenwolf wasn't that good in the original, so
there's over an hour of cut footage somewhere, says Magic Lasso. I'm sure Aquaman had more of a story, you know, had more of a plot to deal with in the movie, because they just threw him in there in Justice League.
Yeah, I heard that there were supposed to be appearances of 3 different Green Lanterns.
Yeah, that's what I heard as well.
That whole part at the beginning where you see the Green Lantern, I was like, man, I want to see more of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then half the cast was like released the Snyder cut. Yeah, I didn't know that. I mean, I'm sure. No, if you guys go look, I don't know if it's on YouTube, but I know Henry Cavill did a sort of Zoom meeting type stream with Zack Snyder. If I'm not mistaken, where they talked about the movie a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be. I haven't checked it out. I need to check that out. Henry Cavill is like such an inspiration for me. So he's an awesome guy.
Yes, it was. I think what Snyder lost his daughter, and that's the reason why he ended up pulling back out, because he's like, hey, I can't do this and like mourn and try to live with not having my daughter right now and focus like 20 hours out of the day trying to make a movie. He's like, I got to be with my family.
Yeah, he introduced Darkseid. He supposedly there was supposed to be a 3-part trilogy where the Justice League failed in their mission, and then they had to I don't know.
Rumor is they're going to be doing episodic almost. So it's going to be like bits and pieces. And I know Snyder had a little interview that he was talking about it. And he said, yeah, I'm basically going to kind of leave cliffhangers little by little. So it's going to be episodic on HBO Max.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see it, man.
Maybe they'll come out with a whole documentary about it at the end.
No, the funny thing about people saying that
don't matter.
a lot of the footage in the trailer didn't show up in the movie. I've noticed that with a lot of movies that certain parts in the trailer don't be in the movie.
Star Wars does it. That's a classic thing for Star Wars.
I mean, look at the original Rogue One trailer, the first one.
Exactly.
Then you watch the later ones, and they ignored that one and pretty much scrapped some of the stuff in that.
Yeah, it's true. Trailers are just hype, though. You know, just gets people. I don't know, bro. One of the trailers, like 2 trailers that are like 3 years apart, like the New Mutants trailer. There's 2 of them, and they're like 2.5 years apart, 3 years apart. They're completely different. You know, we'll see if that movie ever comes out.
I don't even know if I want to see that movie, to be honest with you.
I do. I just like magic.
The last trailer looked pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, at least they're covering the Demon Bear storyline from the comic.
Where she comes and teleports in,
Mm-hmm.
right at the end. Oh, dude, that's so sick to me. And you didn't have any magic or special effects in the first trailer. You had zero of that.
I don't think anybody's clamoring for a special cut of the Street Fighter movie.
Oh, man, we got 20 people in the chat, man. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We're reaching that 1 hour and 30 mark. That's where we'll probably, 10 more minutes, 5 more minutes, probably call it quits. I don't know if anybody has anything else to show off.
That's my final book.
Yeah. I did want to show these off because it was an awesome, and I can't express this enough, man. Such an awesome AOK from Unruly Simeon. He's such a great guy, and he's just been doing rounds around the community and trying to AOK as many people as he can, I guess. But he sent me some books, and bro, I'm just blown away. And these are just super fitting for a Silver Age Sunday. I have this Fantastic Four issue 100.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Yeah, man. You have it's cool because you have the Fantastic Four, but then you also have Crystal on here.
Awesome, bro.
Yeah, so this is Fantastic Four issue 100.
You'll never see a Marvel comic today go to 100 issues.
And then this is Fantastic Four issue 86.
Love it, man. Love that cover.
Yeah.
Victims is a Fantastic Four, the victims of Doctor Doom.
Any cover with Doctor Doom is awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
I always try to collect Doctor Doom covers, man. They're so sweet.
I'm gonna look for some Doctor Doom books covers for Soldier Only. That's one of his books that he wants. Doctor Doom books.
And this is some Jack Kirby goodness. Dude, the colors are amazing on here. And he AOK'd me one more book, but that'll be my close-off book. That's gonna be my close-off book.
Oh, speaking of Jack Kirby, I don't know if I mentioned it a while back, but they have a Jack Kirby documentary on Amazon Prime, free to watch.
Oh,
really?
Nice.
And it is amazing. It's called Kirby at War, and it's about his whole war, about his whole experience and stuff when he was in World War II.
Oh, that's sick. That's awesome.
That's really interesting.
And they got some animations and pictures and stuff like that, and it's put really well. And I would recommend it if you are a Kirby fan because it was enjoyable, especially when you kind of get to hear a different side of Kirby. You get to hear about his war experience.
That's awesome, man.
The first time he had to take a life.
Amazon Prime.
He had to take a life. He talked about him stabbing a German multiple times with a bayonet.
That's fucking crazy, dude. Jack Kirby was a madman.
But yeah, I highly recommend it. It's free. It's free on Amazon Prime.
Jeff Schultz also says that there's a Claremont X-Men documentary on Amazon Prime as well.
I gotta add that one to the list too. So
Yeah.
My wife is actually going to play the Kirby at War one for my kids for a little history, because we homeschool our kids, so she's going to use that one as a history lesson per se.
Yeah, talk about the war and stuff like that.
Talk about the war. Talk about somebody famous that was in the war.
Yeah,
type thing.
I hope Chip Zdarsky gets 100 issues for his Daredevil run.
That's not happening.
Stay Puft already calls it. It's not happening. Dude. What issue is that on Daredevil?
21 or something like that, aren't they?
That's not happening. It'll be relaunched before we even hit 40. And you look at Spider-Man is at close to 50 issues. So if they relaunch Spider-Man again, ain't no chance Daredevil getting it.
Dude, that Daredevil run is so good.
Spider-Man is
caught up on it.
The current Spider-Man is in the 40s.
Yeah,
that's probably the longest it's been.
That's volume 6, right? Volume 7 of Amazing Spider-Man.
Marvel relaunched the book so much.
You know how many? You know how many Captain Marvel? There's 10 volumes of Captain Marvel, like out right now.
I feel like there's like 13 Captain Americas, and that's including Sam Wilson.
Yeah, it's crazy. The Boys on Prime is also good.
That was good.
Image documentary, all good stuff. Good recommendations for sure.
Yeah, I saw the Image one.
Amazon just came out their first video game, which is pretty interesting.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a computer game. Yeah. Let me see what else I got here. I know Lady Fantastic wasn't in here, but I got books for her. Borican Comics, I got books for him too. This is another cool David Nakayama cover. I've been kind of.
Will do, Jeff. Thank you.
I've been digging his artwork.
I never got into the Exile series. Like, I only picked up that one issue at a con that had all the Wolverines on it. But I know that had a long running series. Exile. I think that was over 100 issues.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. Definitely. I'll be getting with you about that later.
That's awesome, man. 10 volumes of Captain Marvel. What am I missing? Who knows, man? Marvel is just rebooting whenever they get the chance to. Daredevil is best book out right now. I gotta check. I haven't been reading Daredevil. I know Chip Zdarsky is a great writer, though.
Chip is fantastic.
I was interested in picking up that X-Men Fantastic Four mini that he was writing. But we're wrapping things up here, guys. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for hanging out, for joining, for chatting, for talking. Hopefully, your LCSs have opened back up and you're able to get your books. Hopefully, if not, you've been doing some back issue diving, completing your series, completing your runs, getting those keys, those cool covers. We appreciate you all for being here. Have a great rest of your Sunday.
I'm going to close out with the book that I got from Steve Whiting, Ghost Rider issue 30. Ooh. Doctor Strange versus Ghost Rider. Sweet Ernie Chan cover.
That's awesome, man.
This is for Steve, who couldn't make it.
For Steve. That's right. And you have anything coming up on your show? On your channel, I should say?
I don't have a specific topic for next week's show, but it'll probably be another Swords and Sorcery. So if you up for that, we'll do that next Saturday since I ain't do it this whole month.
Nice. And yes, check out Stay Puft's channel, his YouTube channel. Every Saturday, he's got his Chatting with the Comic Book Community channel or show.
Yep.
Cookie Man, thanks for being here.
Absolutely. I will show off this bad boy. Of course, it's a reprint. I can't afford them.
Dude, still, though, I was like, wait, what?
You just got in a regular bag and board?
Yeah.
So I will. What am I doing? I don't know if I'm allowed to say it yet, so I won't say anything, but keep a lookout for me being on someone else's show. I'm going to be doing a possible interview thing with them. I'm excited for that. Hopefully a podcast is coming up soon. You can find me at Just Little Podcast kind of everywhere on social media. And you can find my stuff on YouTube. Basically nothing really on YouTube yet, but hopefully I'll be getting into it soon. So yeah, thank you guys so much for having me, like always.
Awesome, man. Thank you for being here, of course. Bo.
Showing my Kirby love again.
Nice.
I have nothing going on because I have recently been banned for a little while. So don't bother looking for anything from me. But I do want to bring up, Jeff, I just asked you if you got an IG or something, hit me up. I'm Jim Boatwright on Instagram. I'll get with you about the homeschooling stuff. And Comics for All People just mentioned he found an Elvis comic. I don't know what they're worth, but I'm an Elvis fan. So if you don't want it, let me know. I'll give you something for it.
Yes.
I am
get in contact with. I think CFAP has. I know CFAP has an Instagram. Jeff Schultz says he doesn't, but maybe you guys can exchange emails or something.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to drop your email in the chat, or I'll drop mine in the chat, and then maybe Jeff can get in contact with one of us.
Okay.
Just Little Podcast, hit me up. You can always come on, says Metaphorical.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Yeah. And I know, Jim, Bo, your channel has been banned, but at least you can go check out all his previous content that he's put out, you know.
You know, the funniest thing, the last video I just released, my kids have been watching these meme videos. So I'm like, man, I can make one of those. So I made one. And wouldn't you know, man, after having that thing on air for 3 days, I had 1,500 views in 3 days.
Get the heck out of here.
I'm like, holy crap. I'm like, I need to make more of these.
That's dope. Now you can.
I'm like only a couple hundred away from hitting 2,000 in 4 days.
That's crazy. You know what the problem is? Why your show got hit off? It's because you freaking chose the first movie instead of the second one. We all know.
No way.
It's a secret of the ooze is the best one.
It's good, but it ain't that good.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say, man. Like I like to.
Oh, I love the secret of ooze.
Yeah,
like if you would have sold the third one, you probably wouldn't have been banned. And if you would have sold Michael Bay, they let it slide.
They would have gave me money for showing the third one.
They would have been like, "Oh, thank you," you know. All right, here's his email if you wanted link, copy that down.
Yeah, I'll write that down.
And then once you write it down, if you can leave it up there if you want, Jeff, or you can delete it, whatever you feel more comfortable with.
Let me get a pen real quick.
Yeah. It's just really easy. It's just his name at gmail.com.
Where's that?
Yeah.
At Gmail? Okay.
Yeah.
I got it. You can delete it, Jeff.
Oh, it's email and then his name. Okay, sorry.
Email.
You'll see it on there.
See, that's why I need to write it down.
Yeah, my bad. So here's my last AOK from Unruly Simeon and my closeout book. Again, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you to the mightiest panel of them all. And we'll catch you here every Sunday, noon o'clock Eastern time on the Conquistador channel. Shout out to Unruly Simeon. Thank you so much, man. Avengers issue number 12. Some great Kirby goodness. Dude, I was blown away when I saw this. Unruly, you are the man. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Let's see those books on the screen as we sign off. Peace out, everybody. Have a great rest.
Memorial Day weekend.
Yep. Be safe, everyone.